What's up guys, Horizon here, back at it again with the horrible gaming. Yeah, this time I have a story to tell you guys. It happened about a month and a half ago, and it's just been it's been in the back of my mind ever since it happened. So I've been really anxious wanting to tell you guys, so let's get right into it. So it was about a month and a half ago, and it was me, Waffles, and 3 other friends. We took 2 cars to a nearby park. So when you're thinking about this story, keep in mind that it's like around 12 o'clock, maybe 11:30 at night. So it's really late, and the park is supposed to be closed. So we're at the park when we're not supposed to be there. No, please don't. And we were at the far end of a parking lot, and keep in mind this parking lot is a super long parking lot, right? It's about, I don't know, it's one way. So there's only one entrance and one exit. Was he camping? Oh, please don't tell me I was the only one to see that. God damn it. Oh my god. So anyways, we were hanging at the far end of the parking lot. We were about to go get tea because we just finished hanging out at the park. And as we were, getting into the car, this Ford F-150 pulls up, and me and Waffles look at each other like, why is there a car at this park late at night besides us? And it's a pretty big car considering I have a small car. I got like a little coupe car. We were getting into the car and the Ford F-150 pulls up. We're just assuming that it's just gonna stay there over by the entrance of the parking lot. And by this time, it's already halfway down the parking lot. And me, Waffles, and our other buddy in my car, since we have 2 cars, we're all wondering like, what's going on here? Why is this car coming at us? We don't know who this guy is. This is a little suspicious. So we get in our cars, and by the time we get in our car, the Ford F-150 pulls up literally right next to us. And I don't think I mentioned this yet, but there's only one spot next to me. And then that's the end of the parking lot, right? It's literally the end of the parking lot. You can't go any further than what that guy is. So he parks next to me, and he's just staring at us. He's literally just staring into our car. And at this point, we're freaking out, I'm looking at Waffles, Waffles looking at the other friend's looking at me. Like, guys, are we about to die right now? Are we about to f***ing die? So we start backing up out of the parking lot. And we get out of the parking lot, right? And we're like, okay, there's no way, there's no chance that this guy's gonna chase us, right? Wrong. So we turn left on one of the side streets towards one of the main streets that we wanted to hit up, because we were gonna go get tea at that point. So we turn right onto the main street, right? And we just pedal to the metal, because as young kids as we are, we want to go fast, but in a small 96 Camry, you really doesn't feel like much. So we turn onto this main road, which is an expressway. Yeah, you guys would probably know, but there's like a little island in between where if you go straight during an intersection, or if you go right, and there's like a little island in between that for pedestrians if they want to cross the crosswalk or whatnot. I'll just show a picture right here. So we're a quarter way down the street now, and all of a sudden we look behind us. Sure enough, there's that Ford F-150 again. Instead of, going right onto that little section like someone usually would, he goes to the left side of the island, and he turns right. And at that point, me, Waffles, and my friend in the back, we're scared to our death, because now we know this guy's following us. And so now we're already pedaling to the metal. We look ahead of us, and there's a red light. So Waffles and I agreed when we saw that red light, we're like, guys, we're not gonna stop. We're just not gonna stop, because if we do, this guy's probably gonna get out and club us with whatever he's got. So we turn right, and at this point, he's literally right on top of us now. And there's nothing we can do, because he's got the faster car. I've got the older car, which has no acceleration. There's no horsepower in my car whatsoever. So we turn right, and this guy's literally 2 feet away from my rear bumper. And I'm screaming. I'm literally screaming at this point. So now we're on another road, and we're still not in the clear. This guy is still right on us, and we turn right onto this road, and then we see up ahead there's like a red light. So we're coming up to the red light, and we're still scared to our death, because now once again he's on us. And so we turn right at that red light. We realize there's a stop sign up ahead. So we're thinking at this point, thank God, there's gonna be something at least that we can have an option for, right? Turn right, turn left. So we reach the stop sign, and we're just thinking to ourselves, all right, we gotta call the cops. There's literally nothing we can do. This guy's got more acceleration. more horsepower, a bigger truck, probably a smaller dick. I don't know. So now we're at the stop sign and Waffles is trying to call the cop, but his phone somehow isn't reaching 911. So finally our other friend in the back seat calls 911, they pick up, so he's talking to them on the phone as we're being chased by this guy in the Ford. Eventually Waffles gets on the phone, starts talking to 911 as well. So we got two operators talking to us in the car. Meanwhile, our other two friends that were still at the park have actually gone to get tea because no one's following them. So they're in the clear. Meanwhile, we're stuck with some creepo. So once we pass that stop sign, we turn left and we reach another red light. But luckily we can turn back onto another main road that parallels to the original one that we started getting followed on, which we feel a little bit more safe doing that. So there's two guys in front of us and we've reached another stoplight as soon as we turn right onto that main parallel road, and we can't go anywhere. We're literally stopped. But luckily the green light goes as soon as we get there. We're stuck behind the slowest driver I've ever been stuck behind. And this guy pulls up to the left, right, and he's looking at us again, staring directly into my eyes. And I just don't know what to do. I was thinking about braking and then, you know, turning around, going on taking a U-turn in the midsection of the road. There's nothing I can do, so I just kept going forward, hoping this guy wouldn't do anything or he wouldn't hit my car. When it was about 100 yards later, this guy's still looking into us, trying to get our attention, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, wha-bam! Something hits the driver's side of my window, and I just freaked the hell out. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't even know what it was either. But me, Waffles, and our other buddy in the back are just freaking the hell out. We're so scared. And as soon as this guy in the Ford F-150 throws that whatever it was at us, you know, he starts driving away. And he's driving away fast. Or come up to part of an intersection, you know, where you're able to go right, or you have an option to go straight, and then possibly enter the freeway. So this guy chooses to go right back into the original street that we started chasing me from. So I'm looking at Waffles and I'm like, I ain't having none of this. I ain't go back with him. I am not about to stop because it's a narrow one-lane road. He has an option to stop the car, get out of it, and beat me the hell up. So we continue on straight while he went left. You know, we're talking to the cops still, and the cops telling us, you know, what can we do at this point? There's nothing we can do. Would you like to talk about it? Would you like to meet up somewhere? So we end up telling the cops, you know, we want to meet up at a nearby Dairy Queen so we can tell them what happens and get a report going. So we talk to the cops, all is well, you know, nothing happened to my car. But ever since then, you know, it's like every time I drive, I get scared of that Ford. I just look for that Ford, the driver, and just hope that I can find it. I never found out what its license plate was, so I've been trying to look for it ever since. So yeah, that's my story. Also, something that you guys should probably know, I really want to start a career mode. I'm just having some struggles with my commentaries because I'm new to YouTube. I don't know what to say sometimes. Did you just see that guy glitch across the map? What the hell? So bear with me, guys, through my shitty commentary, please. And that is all I have to say. See you guys in the next video. I'm out. Bye. This is so bad.